Gas!
So what? Are we like Guardians of the Galaxy now?
And they showed a dude that looked just like Chris Pratt doing that. Y'all ain't fooling nobody. Y'all trying to make people think Chris Pratt is actually in the movie. Hey everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts. I should probably save this for our video game show, but being that it's technically movies and it came out today, I'm not gonna wait. I'm just gonna talk about this right now because a lot of people mad right now.
I did see somebody ranting about it.
Oh yeah. Oh, you saw a person? Because there are people ranting about this.
I mean, I don't get on Facebook that often, but I was on there today and just flipping and saw a buddy of mine, actually one who was crying in Coco. He was losing his shit over this.
Oh.
And it wasn't even like a anger rant. It was more like a sad, defeated rant. It's like they're just never going to take video games seriously the way they do comic books.
Yeah, and people, your time has not come yet because people are looking at this and they're saying, you know what? I don't hunt monsters that way. That is not the monster hunter that I know. That ain't the monster that raised me. That is not it right there.
Do you have any footage of the game?
Oh yeah,
Because
I'll give you all that. People said this
reference point.
This man has got to be stopped. Stop him now. Stop giving him money. Stop giving him time. Take that camera, take it from his hands, and beat the shit out of him with it.
Him.
Paul W.S.
Of course.
Anderson.
Mila Jovovich is
Yeah. See, Martin thought it was Paul Thomas Anderson. He's like, oh, well, this has to be good.
The master.
Yeah. No, Martin.
There will be blood. Yeah.
No.
I'm ready for that Oscar.
This is the guy that took the video game and said, you know, this video game that you know and love, you. I'm going to turn it to what I love.
I got your video game.
Yeah, my vision now, bitch. Whatever you know about this, forget about it. These characters you love,
He starts wiping his ass.
yeah.
Oh, you like this?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, these are your monsters? These are your zombies right here? Well, yeah, man. We're talking about the trailer for Monster Hunter, man. I have not played this game. I've seen some of it, but I've not played this game. Martin has not seen or played this game.
Neither.
So I don't know how Martin would feel about this after I break it down for him, but you know, I got some feelings about this. Corey, you ain't even played the game. What you got in this? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and take a look. I can't say nothing, but fans, I hear you. I hear you. Are you justified though? Let's go ahead and take a look at this trailer for Monster Hunter. Oh, some of y'all ain't seen this before. Some people in the chat like, what? Is this the same thing? Is this the same game I played?
It looks good so far.
Okay. To you, Martin, to you.
Okay.
It looks good to you.
Okay.
Gas!
So what? Are we like Guardians of the Galaxy now?
And they showed a dude that looked just like Chris Pratt doing that. Y'all ain't fooling nobody. Y'all trying to make people think Chris Pratt is actually in the movie. Okay, yeah, only in theaters. Bullshit. I tell you what, if Dune had to pull out,
Yeah.
Monster Hunter ain't gonna do shit that Dune could do. Dune couldn't do. No, that everybody talking about only in theaters. No, ain't gonna be no fucking theaters by the time we get to December.
I'm confused because nothing I saw looked terrible.
Let me be diplomatic right here.
Okay.
First of all, I'm gonna be fair right here. But first of all, let's just call the obvious. So you could tell people that this was the next Resident Evil movie.
Sometimes I feel like this has been my whole life.
And people, they say, sure. yeah, I guess it is. They look exactly alike. So, you know, we not exactly growing much here, are we? But to be fair, to be diplomatic to you, yes, I would say I understand how this looks great. And by the way, I'm not sitting up here complaining. I'm not one of the ranters out there.
Okay, all right.
I'm not one of the people's like, God damn you! I'm not. That's not me, because I have not played the game, but I know of the game.
Okay.
And I know that game ain't got no portals. That game ain't got no TI.
Well, of course.
Damn sure ain't got no Mila Jovovich. Ain't got no army man. Ain't got no vehicles in it. Ain't got no modern references in there. Ain't got no Negro about to die from a plane crash in it. In other words, here's another case where somebody has taken it and told people, like, I'm going to do the fans right with this, and went and made their own thing. There are a lot of ties to the game right here. This world that they have. Is that Tony Jaa right there? I believe. They have. Is that Tony Jaa, y'all? Yeah. Who is that? Is that Tony Jaa right there? Yeah, that is. So listen to the people out there that watch this. This looks. No, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm looking at it from both ends. This looks fun. I mean, it's just a big creature feature. Just monsters just, coming out and chasing people, and they're trying to kill them, and, they get bigger and bigger and bigger with everything that happens.
We watch that kind of thing all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
they throw a little Kong Skull Island and little Starship Troopers in there.
Yeah, that's a great way of putting it. Skull Island and Starship Troopers. Yeah, all that, man, that stuff is fun. I understand. But I also understand the gamers out there who wanted to see the game be translated to the screen without all this other extra bullshit that's trying to, bring in other audiences. Now, I know they got a business to do, so they're saying we putting these army people here so people like you, Martin, won't walk in and be like, what the fuck is this? I understand.
Okay. Yeah.
So I mean,
yeah.
I get that. I'm looking at them like, man, look, I'll wait because I don't know the game. It could be fun for me.
Yeah.
I will say that. But for the gamers out there who love this game and want to see a proper adaptation, I kind of feel for you because the game don't have all that shit, man. The game was pretty much prehistoric, and they're scared that if we make I felt like there's another world where it's with sort of a slight prehistoric feel to it. Mm-hmm. So, when you look at this, a lot of people are, so it's like sort of a prehistoric medieval feel with it.
Okay.
And so when you get these, when you start adding things like these modern references and whatnot,
right.
you're completely changing it.
You mix it with modern warfare.
Yeah, Call of Duty and everything in it. Yeah, all these goddamn National Guard troop coming in here. I understand where it's like, man, it's what people say all the time. We're tired of Hollywood not trusting the property,
sure, and
going in and changing it and adding these things, which might end up being okay, or it might end up making this dumber. But you just don't have faith enough in the property to make something or write something or you don't trust your audience enough to say, I can take this in its own medieval, prehistoric kind of world. No,
sure,
we got to put modern stuff in there because that's what people are going to understand. The most of the audience out there.
Right.
Yeah, so I get it, man. I understand both sides. I mean, I might even walk out and join it because I'm not gonna lie, man. And this is what y'all don't want to hear. Well, from a brainless point of view, I'll knock your goddamn brain out. from a point of view of just like we said, creature feature, action creature feature.
Well, it could also be one of those situations like World War Z, where the World War Z movie is not like the book.
Yeah.
But it is still an enjoyable movie on its own.
Yeah, and it could be like that. But then I'm taking my experience where I love Resident Evil. And I ain't saying Resident Evil's got the best writing out there, so I ain't gonna look stupid sitting up here talking about why didn't they adapt it properly? But they changed it so much that it was not. They just started doing their own thing that by the time they were bringing in guest appearances from things that we saw from the game, it's like, all right, no one here gives a man.
Yeah.
It's not Resident Evil anymore. It just has the name on it.
Mm-hmm.
And as somebody who plays the game, I wasn't completely pissed. I wasn't, walking out. I was like, because I saw some of them that I thought, all right, you know what? I'm just taking it for what it is right now.
Right.
I watched this shit in the theater. I told you, I went one morning to watch this. I think the last one, it might have been this one. The final chapter, I went and watched this, and there was a 70-year-old woman in there. It was one of those like early screenings where old people just go to movies to stay cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of, I mean, I don't think it was that great, but I was like, at this point, well, who am I to?
Yeah, sure.
They're making money for somebody. You know, they're going to do what they
Somebody's enjoying it.
Somebody's enjoying it. That is their interpretation. I still have the games. One day, maybe they'll make a movie that's cool.
If everybody hated it, they wouldn't keep making them.
Exactly. They can be fun. So I don't know, man. I understand people who are upset at the same time, and I wish they would. I wish they would trust audiences enough to say, like, you know what, we can create this world and write something that would satisfy everybody. But no, I think that I think it's lazy what they're doing and taking the cheap way out, and they're not trusting audience members out there. But at the same time, they might create something on its own that might be fun, and you just have to kind of take it like that.
Yeah.
Hey, it's there. It ain't going nowhere now.
Exactly. Bitching and crying ain't gonna make them go like, oh, we didn't know people felt this way. You know what, guys? All that footage, just scrap it.
Yeah.
Burn it. Delete the files.
Yeah. So
Let's start over.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It could be fun. It could be nice, stupid fun. You know?
Well, look, you always have your game.
That is true. That is true, man. You always got the game. You can play this game. I'm like, yeah, fuck. Oh no, I ain't in it all. No, you got this right here.
And I honestly, I'm of a mind. I mean, and I know I'm in a very small minority, but when I play a game that I love and have a lot of fun with, like say The Last of Us, I don't finish that game and go, man, I wish they make a movie of that. Because I'm like, I just had the best experience with this. But what's a movie? A movie's just going to shorten it to an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Yeah.
And take away so much of the stuff I like. Plus, I got to play and be part of it.
You know what? You're exactly right. Because I thought the same thing. I was like, man, people watch other people play Last of Us, and they're like, man, I just watched the show or the movie or whatever.
Yeah.
The only counter argument that I might say on behalf of fans, and this isn't me really, I'm just saying that what's the response you might get is that this is more open world, and somebody might like to see a narrative added to something that is more open world. Because Last of Us that plays like a movie.
Yeah.
That's very straightforward.
Yeah.
But that's a great point, because I think that's the same. That's movie. I mean, games are getting so. And here's the other thing: even with open world, games are getting so. They're getting so good,
story
man.
driven. Like I would say Spider-Man seems to be open world, and yet there is a story to follow.
Well, there is a story there, yes. And even for games that are completely open world, another argument I would have is that why would you just want to sit back and watch when you've been an active participant in the world? And the games are starting to look more amazing.
Yep.
Every year. So, yeah, I get it, man. I get it from all sides. Oh, look at Martin talking in video games, man. Yeah, man, I understand. I understand everybody. And you know what? We all gonna see it. you gonna
hate watch it.
Yeah, you say you gonna hate watch it. You gonna probably like that shit. Walk out and just talk, man. Be mad anyway. But yeah, I don't know.
Did you hate watch it? Hell yeah. I hate watched it 5 times.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see what happens. Hey, who knows?
I know.
Hey,
when December comes, we'll see.
We'll see. Exactly. Shit, some of y'all might say, man, I never thought this, and I hate to say it, but you know what? You know what Monster Hunter always needed? T.I. Man, who would have known all this time that was missing was T.I.